Hello.
Howdy, y'all. It's
Howdy, y'all.
Wednesday.
Today-
We are back
Yeah, we are.
in one piece.
One piece from what?
No damages.
We got a lot of chat going on here waiting for us. Linda Flanagan. Hello, everyone. Hello, Linda. Shauna is here. Good evening, popping in but before going out to work. I'm glad you got a chance to say hi. What the hell, Cindy, Brian, and all? I like that. Saying hi to Lynn. Brian Dishes here. Happy hump day, Cindy and guinea pig Brian, and all hail raisers.
Hump day.
I wasn't gonna. Well, Sean, I hope you are well this evening. Yes, that's for sure. And Linda saying hi to Shauna. I'm working, really hoping to pick up some extra shifts. I remember when I wanted to do that. Not anymore. Hey, Brian, this Cindy's husband. Haha. No, that was a joke last week about Brian. Yes, it was. I remember well. That was pretty funny. Hey, Linda, Brian. Sean is saying hi to us. There you go.
Can't see it. What?
Put your glasses on.
Can't see what the glasses
Fool.
Still can't get dirty.
Food.
Food.
You can't see right there.
No, my God, it's a dirty mind.
He's blind. We just went to the eye doctor today. He's about blind.
Pretty much.
Terry is here. I'm present. Hi, Brian and Cindy. I'm glad you're here. Hello, friends. Hello, Evelyn. Popping in for a bit while at work. Gotcha. That was confusing. Breeze is here. Hey. Evelyn. Sherry's here. Hello, my fellow hail raisers. Hello, Lynn and Shauna. Hey, there's Sherry. Keto Living Lisa. Hi, guys. Had to cancel my biblical counseling due to weather. So get to join tonight. Very good. And you changed your name. I'm glad you're here, Lisa. If I hadn't looked at your picture, I was like, who is this? Sharon Holloway is here. Nanakamaka. Evening, all. Hi, guys. I was watching some other stuff while on my shake plate. Now I'm in the chair with tingling legs. I'll bet. Sometimes. Everybody's just saying hello. I made an amazing savory cheesecake. We'll post pics and recipe later. Great cook ahead dish. I'll be looking for that in my Facebook page. That sounds delightful. He loves cheesecake. I really like cheesecake. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing we do agree on as far as that goes. Josephine is here. Howdy, beautiful people. And just saying hi to one another. Cindy, you said it perfect. Yes. Schooling helped. Long time ago, schooling. Howdy, Brian and Lynn. So, how's everybody doing? What did you do this past week? Evening, friends. Holly Springer is here. Hello, Holly. Barbara is here. Hello, everyone. Risa is here. Hey, everyone. Surprise. Yay. It's Holly. Karen is here. Hello. We have received some beautiful cards. I think our mailman doesn't like us. I got Karen, I got yours. Or we got yours. I think that's the only one from the group that we got so far. We got one from my friend Kevin, one from his daughter. Yeah. There was one other one on the table. The only one from the group that was shared cards so far is Karen's. And it was destroyed. The envelope was destroyed. I sent her a picture of it. It was wild. Like, what? I bet you can make a quiche taste like a cheesecake with the right ingredients. Probably. Put cheese in it. Put some cream cheese in there and some sweetener. Howdy, Lisa. Hey, Terry. In Hawaiian, nanakamaka means to observe with the eyes. Nice. Good to know. All I did was work with tons of what the hell moments. I get that. We had some of those ourselves. Work has been dreadful the last couple of weeks. So busy, so much. I have today off. Thanks again for the birthday card, Cindy and Brian. You're very welcome, Risa. I'm glad you got it. It was probably late because, that's how I roll sometimes. I received 3, I believe. Love them. I am so glad that the people that got into the Christmas card swap is getting their cards, is happy about it, and making them feel good. Yep. The mail in Kentucky is slow. Terry's, I'm waiting on a FedEx Christmas present from my husband's daughter. Don't know if we will open it today when it comes. I'm not good at waiting. Who will know unless you tell? Everyone, on my way to out the Christmas cards in the mail, to get the Christmas cards in the mail. Hey, Amy. Y'all are making it hard for me today. Not like today's any different. I want my wall full of Christmas cards. I need all the positivity this year. Yep. Love the earrings, Cindy. Thank you. The card was late, but better late than never. Hey, Evelyn. Hello, Cindy and Guinea Pig. Hey, Aaron, Miss Booby Goats. We had you on this morning and yesterday morning. The cards made by me went out Tuesday. I'm the only West Coaster, though. You're good. You're good. Hello, Aaron. I'm saying hi. I just wrote 6 cards, sending them out soon. Very nice. I'm outside grilling up some burger patties. Where's mine? You're not that far from us. She lives in Tennessee. Get a big old farm. How was your craft fair? We did okay for it being a first time that we ever entered a craft fair. It was $20 to get the space. And we came out $186 ahead. I've got things here that didn't sell. We also had people pick up business cards saying they will call to custom order some coaster sets, which if they do, that's great. I don't put a whole lot of stock in stuff. So when it happens, it's great. So that way, I try to keep a positive outlook on things. But I have been such a pessimistic person most of my life where I go into a situation thinking the worst. So I can't be disappointed. Does that make any sense? But I try to make everything positive for everybody else around. I use Christmas cards to decorate. Please don't judge my cards. I've had them on hand for about 10 years. Hey, same here. And I go out after Christmas and buy them cheap because, after Christmas, they're on sale. I told Brian, I'm going to write out next year's Christmas cards in January and just put them away. All I got to do is put the stamps on them. Hey, Amy, I do miss all the cards. It was a thing. Now I don't really care that much. I have a few trickle in still. I'm not a sender, hence you don't get one back. See, I am so old school about that. I really enjoy sending them and I really enjoy getting them. But it's all good. Like I wrote out, I think 60 cards in total. Yeah, that's crazy. Some old neighbors, some friends, some family. Obviously, the people on the swap list and others that I have gotten them from last year. So, yeah, it's sleeting. It's been crazy windy here
Yeah, it's been
and
raining.
raining. It's been crazy. No sleet, though. The temperatures were in the mid 40s. I don't know what it is now. But it was pretty good. But the fair, I mean, there were so many booths. It was insane. But it was fun. I made up these things. I have 12 of these, 4 different cups. There's a packet of hot cocoa mix, a pack of tea, a cup koozie, and a coaster that I crocheted. Didn't sell one of them. So they're going to the bowling alley to be given away as gifts. Last week, y'all can help me out here. Last week I showed this and it didn't sell. Somebody asked me how much I wanted for this. I think it was Pam. I'm not for certain, but I'll have to go back and look at the chat from last week. I also didn't sell this scarf that I made. And then this cowl scarf that is just, that was the first time making one of those too. And then this hat. And there's 3 Afghans that I took with me that did not sell. So it's all good. It's all good. Shauna.
We tried.
Yes.
I mean, we were talking to somebody who came along and she mentioned that she has craft shows and vendors at a site in the spring and in the fall next year. So we'll see if that comes through. Because she had said she says
she would like us there. She
like
says
us
there's
there.
nobody there that has stuff like we have, like his stuff mainly. But yeah, like the cutting boards and the coasters and the pens. We did sell one pen to one of my friends from Bowling.
Yeah.
We sold a couple coaster sets, a couple single coasters. We sold a couple sets too. I sold some of the angel ornaments, some earrings, one scarf with a hat that matched with the red, green, and white colors with the sparkle, with the silver going through it. That guy, he stopped by the table first thing and asked if we could take $100 bill. I said, not yet. But he came back. I pulled him off the table. I said, we'll hold him for you. And he came back and he brought cash and picked him up. So it was good. That was actually the $20. That right there. That's great. Yes, it was great. It was like people were really interested. Finishing my cards tonight. They should go out tomorrow. Yes, Steph. I'm going to message you later. Actually, I'm going to call you later. Yes, it makes sense. I'm the same, Cindy. I've been a pessimist most of my life, trying to be more optimistic. Same. But that's why these positivity quotes on my Facebook page are every bit for me as they are for all of you that are in there. Because, it's like, get it here. Good idea. Recycle the cards like they were fresh ones. Well, they are fresh cards. They're just bought previous years and never used. Now, people that are so creative, they will take used cards that they get in the mail and they'll cut the front of it off and do some kind of fancy, crafty things with the cards. And I think it's impressive with the pictures on the cards. I'm gonna figure something out. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. But I've seen that over the when I was real young, I'd see people doing this, and I'm like, wow, they're very talented. Very. What were the hot popular things people were buying? Anything in particular? Yeah, there was so much there. There was one guy that was selling wood pieces, like stools that converted to a little chair. Um, just all kinds of stuff. He was selling them cheap. Like the little stool was like $15. What was that other thing that lady was carrying around? It was little wooden cars, $5 a piece. You know, he carved these things out. He put some work into them. So he totally hobby, didn't care about his time that it took to do all that, but they were remarkable. And then there were a lot of crochet booths. Right next to us on one side, there was a lady that did paintings from rocks to canvas and really talented things. And then on the other side of us was a sweet shop that said the best sugar cookies. And yes, I bought one. Shame on me. Hey, Aaron. It's been cold and very foggy here. I'm not driving in that crap. I'll blame you. Fog is bad. 36 here in Pittsburgh. What'd you say it was, Nick?
38.
38 here. Did you buy anything from any of the other vendors? A cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I have bought from my friend in the past. We've been to other craft shows, but we didn't really get away from our booth too much. Brian walked around and got some pictures. I'm going to put that in a separate video on some of the booths that were there, as well as how we had ours set up. That'll come out in one video. And I am seriously working on 3 videos now. The last 2 weeks of food, the keto chow with carrot cake that I made, carrot cake muffin cupcakes that are gone. And then this one about our water. Oh my goodness. I got to put that out. That's disgusting. My mom used to do a big production for Christmas cards, 300 to 400 cards with letters and pictures. Wow. Wow. His creations are beautiful, just bad timing, probably. Yep. And thank you for that. Wow, Evelyn. Angel ornaments? I want to see one. Oh, okay. Can you, Brian, I got this cord on my side. That box that's right behind the couch. It has the scrunchies in it and the angel ornaments. They're in separate bags. I believe that's where they are. Scrunchies are in one bag. Let's pull the box over here. He's a stubborn man. He's a stubborn man. I know I put it all together. If you could see him. Oh my word. You're going to dump it all right into the box.
Elf wants to attack me.
Good Lord. Okay. All he had to do was put his hands on a bag.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Here, give me those. Just set that over here. That way I've got everything. So I did these also. These are little scrubbies that I just crocheted around. And I got that idea from some lady. I had done these cross stitch things. Did that one. That one. Amy, if you're here, that one. That one. And that one. I did those a while ago. I pretty much gave one of those away to a little girl. I had one with pink boots, cowboy boots, and she loved them. But the angel ornaments are there. Turn hid. There you go. And there's some little ones in here. Oops. And there's a little one. So there's the angel ornament. And I had dishcloth. You know, if you all have not used crocheted dishcloths to do dishes, the stuff that doesn't go in a dishwasher, you are seriously missing out because it's way better than anything. And then the scrunchies, I know I showed you guys last week. The best ones are these velvet. I mean, these are gorgeous. I have different colors. There's that, a red, there's purple. I have a black one in here. So there were just so many booths with crochet stuff that is wild. Get on the street corner on Christmas Eve and you'll sell them. No, it's okay. All right. There's next year. I love those posts. Sometimes I cry. Yep. Sorry, I don't mean to make you cry. I'll send you a video of paper crafter I watched. She makes cards into folios. Wood crafts are very cool. I gravitate to them. Yep. That's him. Well, the cutting boards and some of the coasters are wood. I sent out 2 different cards from years before that didn't go out. Yeah. My husband makes birdhouses. They're so cute. I say when we were living in New Hampshire, we went to Pennsylvania to where the Amish are, and we bought a birdhouse. And man, that lasted forever. The base of it was a planter, and then the birdhouse on the top, and it was great. It was like a little log cabin on the top of the post. It was really pretty. Everyone. When I go to craft shows, I always look for toe rings and turquoise jewelry. All righty. I'll have to pull out the turquoise that I have here, I guess. Hello, Brenda, but not today. That's for another day. God, how do kids think we mamas control what time things others do and knowing things have changed? Meant to go out in 15 minutes, but boss is not answering, so let's go to lunch. That's close to 2 hours away. Yep. Hello, Brenda Foley and Brenda Jones. I made peppermint fudge tonight for the first time. Deadly. Was that with keto chow or not? He said, just saw that was you. Yeah, I know, right? That was like, it messed with my head till I looked at her picture. Cool. More time with you guys. I have a big smile on my face. Well, that's great. That's great. Sounds yummy, Brenda. It does. What the hell, Brian? When you were searching. I plan on making keto chow fudge in several flavors on my next day off. Can't wait. I need to make something for our Christmas party for bowling or next Tuesday. Something that I can eat. Because everybody's going to bring a dish, and you know how that goes. Okay, you know. So I'll bring like something. I don't know. I still don't need to have my tree up. Dealing with post-radiation inflammation. Ooh, so limited on things I can do right now. I hope you're okay. We don't have a tree up either. We have some decoration. I think we talked about it last week because of Max's confusion.
Yep.
I didn't want to move his bed and have him disrupted anymore, you know, having to find where his bed is and walk around a tree because that's where his bed is now, where we would put the tree. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Cindy, do you have any cute Christmas earrings? I do. I do. Amy, I will send you a photo of some later on, okay? I will get to that. Brenda Jones, that does sound deadly. I won't be able to resist. Yeah. Cute, Cindy. Thank you. 21 watching and 9 likes. Hit the like button, peeps. Thank you. Sending the guinea pig to dig through the box is like asking a man to go through his wife's purse. It's a dangerous trap. Just bring it and that's what I asked him to do, just to bring me the box. You heard it. And he was just digging. Sorry, Sharon. You're always so active. Hope you get the feeling better. Yes. I have a bunch of knit dishcloths my mom made. I use them, but not often since I don't want to wreck them. They're pretty versatile. I mean, I have washed the ones I use many times. Just throw them in a washing machine. Carl, LOL, and hi. Yep, it's funny. Thanks, Lynn. Me too. Being grounded isn't fun. No, it's not. Seven, will you send that to me too? Shh. You send me anything. And now hold up. I saw Pam come in. Pam, that does say, yeah, Pam. Pam, are you the one that asked about that bag that I had crocheted last week when I showed it? Somebody had asked how much I was going to get, how much I wanted for that, this bag. And I said I had made it for the craft fair. I think it was you, but I'm not for certain. And then I saw that. Eyes. I have floaters in my eyes. It makes it really interesting to try to read some of these. Me too. Yeah. Hello, Pam. I love anything homemade. They're special and a lot of love and thought go into them. Yes. It's true. I'm trying to start crafting again. That's great. I know it's going to take some time. Now, I haven't seen my sister. Oh, there she is. Hang on. Brenda Foley. I meant. Thank you. Thank you. Just got home, wore out. I bet. Karen, low carb spin. I Cindy Bryan. Sorry to be late, but 'tis the season when you work at a toy store. Yeah. Sorry to be late, but 'tis the season. I all in the chat. Finally driving home. Be careful. And Deb is here and late, and she did. You didn't go to Tai Chi today, did you? Woo. For those who, a lot of you do know, and now that she has said it, I think it's okay for me to tell you. Last Friday, Debbie, was it last Friday? My sister fell. She has 2 fractures in her dominant hand, right below her thumb and her wrist. She's in a cast from here to here. She can't work, but she's doing good. She feels good. The doctor said everything looked good. Bones look great. You know, Brian, hurry up, freezing over here. Karen, Brenda Foley. I'm trying to get back on track. I should make some keto fudge. Might help. I don't put my trip up. I don't put my trip until I find one. I don't know. I'm lost. Hi, Deb, Karen, low carb spin. Tree, not trip.
Tree.
See? Oh, goodness. I just said floaters are messing with my head. Messing with my head. Sent in Facebook Messenger. My phone is on the charger. I'll get it though. Amy. Beautiful, Cindy. Thank you. I try. The stuff that Deb makes is way better than anything I've made, but it's good. I'm trying. Thank you, Cindy, for the membership gifts. You are welcome. I want to make sure you did get them. Thanks for letting me know. I hear you on post-radiation inflammation. I'm still dealing with it 10 months later. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, folks. Hey, Evelyn. My first year here, Nevada was still alive. Her favorite place was to lay under the tree. She was also deaf and blind at that time. And Pam said, yes. At the fair, I was asking 15 for that bag. I'm going to make some more of those because that was fun. Sherry, is everyone ready for the big Christmas party over at Ash's? They will be on at 8:00 tonight. So yes, I got the memo. Saw it. And Lynn, thank you for letting me know about No Carb Barb. I did reach out to her on a message that I couldn't find an email for her. But I watched her very first video that she put up, and I put a message in there with my email for her to contact me. So, hello, Thomas. Thomas and Deb. Deb sending prayers for quick recovery. Yeah, same here. And my last treatment was the beginning of April, right about 6-month mark is when it started. Wow. Deb said, thanks. Deb is your sister? Yes, ma'am. She is. She's the one that got me started on keto more than 5 years ago now. Yep. I owe all this to her. Hello, hello. I didn't know that. Hate to hear that, Deb. Get well. Yes. So sorry. Hope you heal up quick. You need those hands healthy. Yeah. It stays in there and keeps cooking for a few months after treatment. Wow. Ooh. I have to take my menorah and candles out for next Saturday. I am backed up on Hanukkah stuff. Did my gift wrapping today. Aren't you impressed that I didn't say Chinooka? Deb is like Sharon, can't keep these gals down. You're right. Proper human diet will help me speed up recovery time. Yes. Sadly, we have staff client dinner on Wednesday. Well, Thomas, what are you having for dinner, Thomas? And my doctor said to use an arthritis gel. It works great. I had some steak with a whole stick of butter. Holy mackerel, fatness. That's a lot of fat. See, I can't do that. You're welcome, Cindy. We have to make sure you have plenty of peeps so you don't miss any Friday night lives. You know, next week or this Friday, I have Amanda Decker. The following Friday is supposed to be. I just drew a big blank as to her name. That's sad. Oh Lord, I'll come back to that. I know. She was at Disney with us. She was at Disney Springs. Oh my goodness. I wish I had some in our whole stick of butter speaking my language, Thomas. Yeah, I can't do that. Thanks for pronouncing it correctly. You're welcome. It doesn't usually happen. Real time to keto with. Yep. A whole stick of butter. I've only tried a quarter stick. All right, I'm going to flub this up. Gelagio Hello and welcome. I have never seen that name before. If I said it wrong, I am really sorry, but welcome. Oh, I just had a what the hell moment. I had 20 cards and bought 20 stamps, and I have one stamp left somewhere. I dropped a card. Gotta look for it.
Mhm.
Hello, Gelagio. I have increased my fat but cut my proteins down, recommended from one of our doctors to help rid insulin resistance. Was it Minnie? No. Oh my goodness, this is bad. That wasn't any of the Disney characters. We were at Disney Springs and we were down in Florida in November. And we all went to Disney Springs. She is now on the cruise with Nancy and Andy and Susan. Oh, and many others. What? Oh my word. Somebody. If it's the one that starts with a V, Sharon Holloway, it's not good for your liver. Voltaren or something like that. Voltaren is powerful. Using sparingly. Yes. Hopefully I dropped it at home. Hopefully. Pork chop and 3 eggs with salt. My daughter, she came home and she came back 4 times for a taste. Amanda Decker will be here Friday. Yes. Just call me Angelo. Okay, Angelo, and welcome. This morning I had coffee with a whole stick of butter and 2 egg yolks blended to a frat. I'm one of the weirdos who just eats sticks of butter like Courtney Luna. I love it. I can't. I can eat a little bit. Terry, I'll have to check. I do know it is an NSAID, so I use sparingly. Yeah. Okay, all time to go to choir practice. I will talk to you later, Amy, and I will send you some pictures of what I do have for Christmas earrings. Tomorrow it will be lamb. Amy, sing on. Anybody done the sardine fast? Not this girl. Nope. There are people in here that like their sardines. Ask Lisa. I think Risa likes sardines. I knew the S word. That's right. He spilled the beans. Spilled the beans. Gosh, we've gotten through these chats without that S word. Amy, will your cantata be on YouTube? Don't know. I did sardines for a week. Ooh, better you than me. Sardines are fishy to me. Oh man, this whole chat's going down. Nope. Thank you. But I had to use 0 alcohol beer with them, so it was sort of a wash. Double nope. That's right. That's right. There are some no sardine people in this group. Angelo, you haven't been here that I know of before. And I can't stand sardines. And anytime somebody says something, Lisa's like, I'll take them. I'll take them. It's funny. Nope, nope, nope. That's the last I will mention it, Cindy. It's all good. I just don't eat them. That's all. What is her name? Sarah G. Sarah Gustafson. She has agreed to come on and tell her story of over 200-pound weight loss on the 19th. Dang, that was going to eat at me if I couldn't think of that. You gotta watch. Nope. It's the girl and her dog that test sardine. Nope. I don't blame you. I purchased them, but haven't tried them. More power to you. Because, ew. There are some good ones out there. Yeah. if I even thought about tasting, but have to be no head and no bones. Because anything with eyes looking at me, I'm definitely not eating. Yeah, there she is. Nope, they don't have eyes on them. Some do, but nope, still not doing it. I'm when we go to Costco, I'll ask him. I'll see the sardines that are skinless and boneless and all the things and help my hair. Next week haircut. Ask him. We'll go through the aisles. Like, you want some sardines? You want to try them? Nope. So I'm good. I was like, thank you. I've done a 3-day egg fast, but nope on tinned nasty fish things. I've done a 7-day egg fast. Now I could do that long time. But add in keto chow because you can't get enough protein on an egg fast. The heads are not there. Sometimes the tail though, but we're holding that. No. If they were bigger fish, I think maybe I could do it like tuna, but I don't want to look at a whole fish before I eat it. Nope. You don't feel no. See, she'll take all the sardines. It's like canned salmon, all the bones are in there too. I don't eat that either. See? I can do an egg fast for 7 days. Yep. And we stopped saying sardines. It's kicking in my gag response. The bones are soft since it's steamed. Oh. I'd take the canned salmon too. Yeah, oh no.
Nope. Nope.
So what else? We bowled. Oh, there's my finger. It's still still can't straighten it. No, I have not, Brian, been to the doctor. I'm waiting till right. My last day of bowling before the holiday season is the 19th. And then we're off of all 3 leagues for me for 2 weeks. Then I'll go see. We went to the eye doctor today and I was talking to him about it. He said, you probably tore a ligament the way my finger looked. I said, I could bend it that far and you can see the difference. I mean, I've been icing the thing. I can push it to straighten it. I can't just straighten it. That's the update on the fall from 3 weeks ago or so.
Oh, wow.
Everything else is good though. So I mean, I can eat the canned salmon because it's not a whole fish. Head to tail in that can, looking up at me. Nope.
But bowling on Sunday was a fiasco.
Oh
My
yeah.
word. My word.
Holy cow.
Messed up beyond belief.
Yes. Tell them about it.
So there was a no tap tournament on Sunday. Anybody could go, kids included, $20 a piece. And the owners of the bowling alley are geniuses.
Nope.
They had a birthday party that they had scheduled same time as the tournament. And they were already there. They booked those alleys. And we were told before we even started that they booked the bowling alley for 6 o'clock. We had to be out of there. This thing started at 2. So they could have a private party in the bowling alley. Well, this meant there were a whole ton of people there. There were 7 bowlers on each alley, and one had 8. It was a nightmare. People got turned away. They walked out the door because they couldn't deal with it. It was fun, but it was a struggle.
I have never been to any tournament ever where they put 7 to 8 people on a lane. That is insane.
Yep.
So what they did to try to offset their screw up is every 3rd, 6th, and 9th frames were automatic strikes for everybody. And I mean, we had 20 lanes for the tournament. The other 12 Yeah, there's
and
32
12, yeah.
lanes. The other 12 were this birthday party.
Well, 10 because they blocked off 2.
Oh, surprise,
still, yeah.
surprise, surprise. But that was nuts. 7 people on a lane.
Yep.
But we did, and then they did these little prize things to give away where you could spin, they call your name, you spin the wheel for an envelope, and whatever's in the envelope you win. If you didn't win anything, like they paid out first, second, and third place for the men, for the women, and for the youth. But the youth money went to as a certificate for their education. So anybody else after that, they call your name, you go to spin the wheel, and you pick which envelope you want. Well, they called mine, and I wound up getting $50. That was the good thing about the whole thing. But that paid for my bowling, his bowling, and we bought some split the pot tickets that we didn't win, and it paid for that. The only thing it didn't pay for is our sodas. Because, we're going to have them. But that's okay. All right. That's what I mean. I can eat the canned salmon. Yep, I saw that one. Never gotten a can of sardines that had heads on them ever. No. There are some though. My mother has same looking pinky her whole life. Yeah, this is just because of a fall, and it's a little painful. I tape it up while I bowl because it's a weird sensation because it's like there's empty space there when I'm gripping the bowling ball, and it's just weird. Same way if I pick up a cup or anything with that hand, because this is still tender right here. So it's good. We do it. Eat some sardines. That'll fix your finger. No.
Mhm.
Wouldn't last 5 minutes on Survivor. Heck, I wouldn't last that long. No. Debbie said, you guys are so funny. Why? Why? Scheduling nightmare. Debbie's tried sardines. I asked her if she would eat them as a challenge for herself. Brian, I love your accent. I went to college in Boston, spent 4 years with people telling me I had an accent from Brooklyn, New York.
Mhm.
The car did it.
Mhm.
Do it. Say it, Brian.
Park the car in Harvard Yard.
No. I want to see your angel ornaments. I just held them up. Child, I did. I said, here, Lisa. Oh, my goodness sakes. Where were you, child? All right. I'm getting some out because I did some with different colors, too. I'm going to get them out. Okay. Here's one I did in blue. And I have a green one like that. Then I decided to do a bigger one with the blue and white, and I reversed it. See? And then I did the same with these. The other one like this is reversed, where this is white, this is the Christmas colors. And just the white ones. There's the bigger one. The face is like twisted. These little heads are fun. There's that one, and there's a little one. So those are the ornaments. Yes. First time ever doing anything like that. First time ever making the scrunchies, dishcloths, the whole thing. So it was fun. Little disappointing. I think I sold 2 washcloths, dishcloths rather. A little disappointing that more stuff didn't sell, but we did okay. We did a-okay. My guess is that finger is too late to fix now. No, don't say that. Don't say that. How about cod liver? Nope. Grew up in Sicily, and my family moved to Connecticut, so I have a Yankee Italian accent. Nice.
Mhm.
I agree, Sherry. She waited too long. I didn't see them. Did you just see them now? Please say. We were flipping burgers in the sleet. I was running around the house. Did you get to see them now? There she goes. I love the angels. I'm glad you saw them. My father-in-law was from Brooklyn, Mass. Had his accent until his dying day. Yep. He is Brian. There's people that try to understand what he's saying, and sometimes it's really hard, partially because of his accent and partially because this dystonia has affected his speech. So that the combination of the two, it's a little hairy sometimes.
I'm just messed up. That's all there is to it.
It's foobar.
Yep.
Toddler flavor is very mild, but the texture to me is nasty. Yeah, see that? No. I like chicken liver. That's the only kind of liver that Braunschweig. That's the only kind of liver I'm gonna eat. He likes beef liver.
Yep.
Loves it. Liver and onions. Loves it. You're lost your mind.
I ain't going. Nothing upstairs.
So when do you plan to see the doctor about that finger? Time is ticking. Insert tapping foot here. Around the 19th. I'll call, make an appointment for the 19th after bowling. Because this doctor, and I love her dearly, she has tried to get me to not bowl. When I pulled my arm right here, when I first got back to bowling. And I said, nope, I've been away from it for a long time. I just got back to it. I'm going to bowl. I'll doctor it up. So I wore patches. I took a leave or Advil or whatever, and it was fine. It was painful.
And your foot.
Well, then that was after my arm, and by the time it was still sore. The next visit back to her, she said, "I think you need to go to ortho." So I made an appointment for an orthopedic doctor. Went there. By the time I got there, I wasn't in pain anymore. He said, I'm going to send you for one visit, physical therapy, and give you exercises to do at home if it ever happens again. He said, but just to let you know, you did the right thing by continually using that, because otherwise that muscle would have atrophied. And I had pulled a muscle. I thought I tore something, but there was nothing torn. What happens on the 19th? I forget. The last day of bowling before the holidays. I got 2 weeks off of bowling, so last day of school till next year. Woohoo! There's that for Evelyn. So that's what I'm waiting on. 511 Kimmy. I'm having beef liver right now. Fried it in bacon fat and sprinkled it with carnivore companions steak dust. Bleh, 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 bleh. No onions. And hello. Welcome to our chat. Welcome to the Hellraisers.
Onion and gravy.
See y'all later. All right, Thomas. Take care. Behave. Be good. Soon, Evelyn. Soon. Yes. Sherry. Ooh, there's a method to your madness. Yes, ma'am. Because if she tries to tell me I can't bowl. Because I did call her. I called her the Monday after I fell. Told her what happened. She said ice and elevate it. I said, there's nothing broken because I can move it. And it doesn't, this is tender and this is still swollen. But I can close my fist. I can open, I just can't straighten that finger. So that's it. Carnivore can't eat veggies for now. Got you. Got you. So as long as you enjoy what you're doing and it's working for you, that's awesome. So after I pulled that muscle or whatever the heck I did to it, I was limping around like nobody's business at the bowling alley. And this was a couple years ago. And I finally broke down, went to a foot doctor. Well, my doctor sent me to a foot doctor. And I had a hairline fracture in my fifth metatarsal, so the outside part of my foot, on my left foot. And that's my starting foot and my stopping foot for bowling. And I'm like, it hurts, but I hobble. It's all right. And I said, and I do bowl. She said, okay. And I guess my doctor had already given her heads up that I was going to bowl regardless, regardless of what they said. But she said, okay, no problem. She said, just be careful. Just take it easy. Because that bone is the toughest one to heal. That bone that has the fracture in it, in my foot. By the time I left there, it wasn't hurting me anymore. She did x-rays. The fracture was still there. And at one point, one of the visits, she put me in a boot. I said, all right, I'll wear the boot, except when I'm bowling. I'll wear it to the bowling alley. I'll take it off to bowl and I'll put it back on. But when I was wearing the boot, my foot swelled ridiculously inside the boot. So I told her about it the next visit. I said, I can't wear that. So I didn't. And she said, as long as you're not in pain. I said, I'll make you a deal. I said, if it starts hurting me, I'll put the boot on around the house. She said, okay. She said, if you need me, call me. And every once in a while, it'll let me know that it's still there, that it's still a little tender sometimes, but I'm good. It's like, I'm not going to just bow down to everything. And it's just like, I've been blessed to be able to fill in for indoor recess recently. It makes a big difference on my paycheck for only 20 minutes of work. And I don't eat during my lunch break anyway. Win-win. Yay. Being indoors is awesome because it's cold up there and snowy. Kimmy, you never hurt the appendage you don't need. I need it all. It's like, woo. Yep. Have had a fractured foot before, not fun and quite painful. Yep. And I still pushed through it. I have no room to talk. I fell at a nationals once, tore ligaments in my hand. I was a mess and in much pain. However, I competed with Nevada and Little Karma and then went to the emergency. So I haven't been to emergency. And it was the eye doctor today, like I said, that told me he thinks I might have tore a ligament. The only time it really bothers me is like the day after bowling. But what hurts more than anything is when I'm standing it before I go up the bowl. I can't use this finger for leverage on the ball. But when I rest the ball on the palm of my hand, this is real tender. So I really am careful. And it's like, it's okay. I didn't break anything. I'm still good. Stress fractures take forever to heal. Stress takes forever to heal. Not to mention stress fractures. Hi, Kimmy. I've had many fractures over the years. Last time, 2019, broke my shoulder. Ow. Shauna knows what that's like. I was out of work for 2.5 months. They called me back in for Christmas, and it helped my movement to go back to work. It does. That's what he said. If you had just not done what you did, it could have been way worse. If I would have just not bowled and just laid around and done nothing. My hand was way more messed up than yours is. All right, so I'm good. Wouldn't the ortho reattach the ligament? I don't know. I don't want any surgery, though. Yeah, no bueno. No. Broken shoulder. My younger sister did that too. She fell and broke her shoulder a little while ago now. I guess she's good. But we have a a four-way sister chat goes on. So Deb and I have two other sisters, and our younger sister is the one that broke her shoulder a while back. And she said in our chat, she said, as we get old, it's easy to break things. I said, well, I haven't said anything yet. I said, but I fell a few weeks ago and I didn't break a dang thing. And I went down hard on my face. I hit face first on the floor. And for whatever reason, that's all that came out of it for the most part. I had a bloody nose, a swollen nose, and bruising. But this whole hand, front and back, was bruised for a long time before that went away. It's just the pinky now. And there isn't too much I can't do.
No, she does it all.
I do it all?
Pretty much.
No, you do. I'm going to tell you, the past couple days have been stressful for me. We had an eBay order. You all know we have an eBay store. And right now I have 20% off everything until December 31st. So we've been getting some good orders, decent orders, decent amount of orders. And we had an order come in yesterday and we had to go bowling, or I had to go bowling. Brian came with me. We were in there looking before bowling. And it was these 4 little Lenox ornaments. I could not find them last night. Brian went in there and looked again today. Cannot find it anywhere. Find them. They were all together. So I had to refund the money and told the guy, I'm really sorry. They have disappeared. They're gone. I don't know where they went. But we searched every box, everything. So I screenshot, if this is not something you're supposed to do with eBay, I screenshot his information. And I told Brian, if we find them, I will just send them to him because I hate when that happens. I've been through, I beat myself up when we can't find something like that. And it's like, it's just drives me crazy because I have 100% positive feedback on our eBay store. And I pride ourselves in that. And it's like, I don't want to ruin that. So, yeah, it's crazy. And it takes longer to heal. Thankfully, you weren't hurt more than that. Be more careful. I tripped over some jackrabbit's bowling balls that were in the middle of the aisle. Actually, in his strap of his bowling balls after I stepped over them. You got to understand, this bowling alley is dark. And there were a lot of people and a lot of bowling balls around and a very dark floor and pretty much dark gray or black ceiling. No lighting where the spectators sit. Nothing. It was bad. So I told the bowling alley I was going to sue them. And they keep an eye on me. They're like, how you doing? John comes up all the time. How you doing? He was about the first one to come over to me when he found out that I fell that day. And it's like this. I feel like there's no table underneath that thing. That's what the bowling ball feels. I have my hand palm down on the table, and it feels like under my pinky, there's no table. There's no feeling there too much. It's just weird. It's like there's a void. It's a very strange feeling. Special weather notice here. Snow started again. Wind chills of about 19. Watch for slick roads. Duh. That means stay inside. In 2021, I stepped off a porch step onto uneven cement, broke my ankle in 3 places. Ow. It was no fun. Thankfully, I did not need surgery because of the way it broke. Still took months to heal. Ouch.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're done.
Now I have PTSD and walk with my head down. Probably going to get a head injury now. Walking into a pole. That's not good, Sherry. That would be bad. It's, I have to say, the hairline fracture in my foot. I had no idea it was there until it was there. I don't know how it happened, when it happened, anything. With the exception of that, I have never broken any bones, and I'm 67 years old. I feel pretty lucky because this one, on the other hand,
I did it for the first time and I did it good.
you did.
Yeah.
He fell 10 feet off of a 12-foot ladder, broke his left wrist, his right heel, and his left ankle. It was bad. Desert landscaping is very uneven. Yeah, so is ours out in the backyard. It stinks. You've got to stop kicking brain. Stop kicking brain. I didn't. I promise.
No, she's
Brian.
brain. She's brain. Hey, what are you gonna do today, brain? I'm gonna take over the world.
You have strong bones, City. I have osteopenia, so I've just been really lucky. I did have osteoporosis, and that improved to osteopenia. I've just been extremely lucky. 'Cause that was the second time I had fallen at the bowling alley. Once was last year when Debbie was there.
Yeah. Yep.
I was up the bowl and I went to release the ball and the ball got stuck on my thumb and I went down again frontward shoot, and got right back up and finished off that frame. And it was like all these women's, it's a ladies league, all these women were around me. And the one that was there first, she's a nurse. And she's like, "Do you need help up?" I said, "Nope. I can do this myself." And I got right up and I was fine. Dazed, but fine. Because that was the first time I had ever really fallen like that. And then the couple weeks ago was crazy. I have a DEXA scan scheduled soon. Then I'll see how my bones are doing. Hopefully better. There you go. I'm so done with tests. I don't want any more tests. I'm good. I feel good. I will have that looked at just to see. But in due time, I will have that looked at. And she'll say, "Why'd you wait so long?" Well, I did try calling her last week to get in,
Yeah.
and they put me on hold for like forever, and I just hung up. I'm allergic to falling. I break out in broken.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, no more falling for you, Shauna. That's it. You had your fair share. You're all done. You're done falling. Poor Shauna. Be careful. That's right. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, been the same.
Hmm?
We're back to normal somewhat. Taking it easy.
Yes, the show is
Trying to,
over. The tournaments are over. It's like, yay.
Yep.
And now, if I don't miss any more things or things get broken, this poor guy, I was like, he went to pull a box down for me of my eBay stuff. The top thing in the box fell and broke. So I had to take it off. What's your eBay store called? Send them to. I'll find it. Because it was easier if I just post a link. if I can get to it. With oh yay! Oh, it's this sign in. Oh crap! Oh, I think I know it.
Guess what?
Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah, there it is.
Mm.
No, that's my access to it. That ain't gonna work. Hold on, folks.
Is there anybody out there?
Yeah, they're there. We looked everywhere. Here it is. Copy. I'm back. We never went anywhere.
Hmm.
There's the link. Somebody try it, make sure it works. But that's my eBay store. It's just the first three letters of Cynthia, the first three letters of Demanch, and then the number 2, because there's 2 of us. Oh, Shauna. OMG called. I got it. I've given up on normal. Haven't we all, man? Typos happen. Thanks. Did it work for you, Kimmy? It works. Very good. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, we have over 1,000 things listed on there. And I probably have, I know I have a lot more to list, little at a time. I still have Christmas things to list. It's all right. It's all good. I've had stuff listed for probably a year that are starting to sell. It's wild. And it's not been all Christmas stuff. It's like we sold a DVD player that we had laying around the house that just sold today. It's crazy. You put stuff on sale, it works. It's all good. But yeah. But don't forget, Ash Taylor is on Ash Wednesdays at 8:00. And yeah, they're always fun. It's going to be Christmas music for everyone. And they are fantastic. If you don't follow her and Chris Cooking Nashville, make sure you do. And anybody else in the chat that has a channel, if anybody does, let me know and we will post that too. I want to thank all my members. I couldn't do these StreamYard things without you guys. I keep saying that. And yes, here's Max. He's still with us. I'm thinking for next year, my online store is going to bulk orders only. See, I've got to, I need to come and sit with you because, woo, so sad I'm going to miss Ash Wednesday. I'm sorry, Shauna. Yeah, they're pretty cool. For those that don't know, that are new, like Kimmy and Jellicoe, if you're still here, this is our Angelo. That's what he said. This is our 15-year-old Tibetan Spaniel who is blind and deaf and a handful. An absolute handful. Brian said, everyone have a great evening. Eat meat, eat, then repeat. And look who finally rolled in. Can you start over? Ricky. That's what replays are for, dude. I'm sorry. We'll miss you over there, Shauna. And Lynn, you see who just popped in, right? Holy mackerel. It's Ricky. Yeah. Kyle, I'm off. Enjoy your beautiful day, night, all. Aggie dancing. Yay, a dancing Aggie. Hellraiser, Aggie. Awesome. Lynn says, you're definitely on probation this week, Ricky. So late. Oh. Wow. Have a good evening, all. You too, Sharon. And absolutely take care. I hope you feel better. Will do, Shauna. And Deb, I will see you in a few days. My phone is charging. I'm going to call you. And Evelyn, I'm going to call you when I get off here. But anyhow, y'all have a great night. Thanks again to all of our members and everybody on the list, the Christmas card list, that is. And everybody have a great night. Exactly, Lisa. Bye all. And Rick said, I didn't fully forget this time. I remembered earlier that it was Wednesday, then got busy and forgot. So you did forget. Night, I'm not feeling good either. I am sorry. Hope you feel better. Anybody that's not well or has a family member that's not well or like anything going on, prayers for everyone to heal, to feel good, because it stinks when you don't. Tisk, Ricky. Bye, Terry. I was listening while doing mom duty. I get it. Have a good night. You too, honey. And everyone else the same. Have a great night. We will be back. I will be here Friday with Amanda Decker, and Brian and I will be back next Wednesday. And then the following Friday is Sarah Gustafson. I remembered. I just have to schedule it. Anyway, have a great night, everyone, and we will see you soon. It's over here. I got to hit this button.